Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my May favorites and I can't believe May is over. This month went by so fast, which is the very cliche thing to do when you start a favorites video, but it did, so I can't lie. But let's get started with my favorites. I have a ton of skincare favorites just because I've been switching things up. I've been incorporating more Korean products and more natural products into my skincare routine. I do plan to film an updated skincare routine, but I'm still playing around with a few new products. So once I have tested those products and I feel like they can blend into my skincare routine, then I'll film it, but it'll be coming very soon. So the first products that I want to talk about are two Korean skincare products, which I did review over on my blog. I will link it down below. These ones are life-changing. They're so just incredible. I can't even wrap my head around them because they've done so much to my skin. First of all, this, which is the Keio Line Blackhead O2 Bubble Pore Pack. This has gotten rid of my blackheads entirely in a very gentle way. There's no pore strips, nothing that will irritate your skin, so this has been just incredible. And the other mask that has been working wonders as well is the Keio Line Pore Tightening Memory Sleeping Mask. Both of them look quite small, but you need such a small amount for your face, or in the case of the blackhead one, I just apply it on my nose and around here. So you just need a very small amount. These are gonna last months. So I think they're worth the splurge, and now they sell these at Sephora, so I will link them down below. But there's a pack of 4 items on Peach & Lily's website, which is a Korean skincare retailer, which I'll also link down below. But both of these Keio Line pore packs have been so good. This one, the sleeping one, just makes your skin look very like decongested, clean, just brighter. So both of them work really well. I will leave the review down below if you want to read more about these. Another product that has been working amazing for my skin is the Super Facialist by Una Brennan Vitamin C Brighten Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. I had heard about this thanks to Viviana Does Makeup. Anna, she raved about this product. I didn't think it was available here in the US, but I saw it at Marshall's, so go rate your Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Maybe you'll find one of these. But this works so well. It's very similar to the Nuance by Salma Hayek one, the oil that I used to use, but I guess they discontinued that. I have no idea why, but I used to love that oil just to get rid of all of my makeup. It just dissolves everything so gently, and then it cleanses your skin as well, so it's like a 2-in-1. The reasons why I've been loving this one is because it does remove all my makeup very gently, and also it just kind of decongests my pores once again. It's super gentle, it's not greasy, and it works really well. So if you can find this in the US, get it, but if you live abroad in the UK, buy it. It is amazing. I also reviewed these products here on my channel. These are the Docm Malibu products. I have the Ocean Cleansing Mud, I have the Blemish Balm, and I have the Essential Corrective Complex. These have been working really well for my skin. It's just like the changes have been really crazy when I started changing up my skincare with Korean and natural products. I have noticed that my skin just looks more brighter, it looks smoother. Like I haven't even felt the need to use my PMD to actually fix the texture issues. Like all these products have been working really well with the texture and just the overall brightness and evenness of my skin. So I really have these products to thank as well. All of them are amazing. They're so gentle, natural, vegan, cruelty-free, all of those things. So if you haven't checked the Docm Malibu review, I will link it down below, but I am in love with these products. So I highly recommend them, especially if you have oily, acne-prone skin. They're amazing for that. And the last skincare item that I've been absolutely loving is this item by Pūr-lisse. They sent me a bunch of products to just test out, and this one just really stood out. This is the Pure Eye Adore Quadra Benefit Eye Serum. So it's for all skin types, and it's a very light gel serum. It doesn't feel heavy on the under eye area, it just glides on so smoothly. One of the things that I look for when I use an eye serum or eye cream, I don't want anything that's too thick and that's going to clog up my pores, and this hasn't done that. So it's really great stuff, especially for nighttime, because it just feels so smooth and hydrating. So I highly recommend this one. My next favorites are Marvis Toothpaste. You can buy these at Sephora. These ones retail for $6.50, I believe. The larger tubes retail for $10 $10.50. I don't know why I blanked there for a second, $10.50. But I really never thought it was necessary to spend that much money on toothpaste. I would just go to the drugstore, Target, Walmart, and just get whatever was on sale. I've always been kind of a cheap ass when it comes to oral care, and I don't know why. Because your teeth, you're stuck with these teeth forever. And I spend a lot of money on makeup, on skincare. I spent a lot of money even on nail polish. So I don't know why like $10.50 sounds like a lot of money, but I'm going to start rethinking about that because these are amazing. First of all, they don't have a very overpowering flavor, which I really like because the last toothpaste I used was a Colgate Whitening Complete Care, I don't know, one of the Colgate toothpaste, and those just, they're so overpowering. They kind of dry out my mouth, and they also make my teeth sensitive, and these ones are the complete opposite of that, so they have a very subtle but fresh flavor. They also have a very creamy and kind of silky formula to it. It's just very odd, but I feel like my mouth just feels very clean. The flavors are also very unique and fun, so I actually look forward to brushing my teeth, which I really didn't do that before. Like I would just brush them, but I wasn't looking forward to brushing them. But it's just so much fun because of the unique flavors. And another thing, they whiten your teeth very gently so they don't leave your teeth very sensitive. So that's why I've been really loving these. I have the Jasmine Mint. This one just feels like you're brushing your teeth with like a tea. It's so odd, but I love it. Then I also have the Amarelli Licorice. And I'm usually not a fan of licorice, but it just works with the mint. It just, I don't know, I really love this one, especially at nighttime. And then I have Cinnamon Mint, which it's so nice. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of like Altoids, so this one leaves you with really fresh breath, which I really like. And all of these toothpastes are fluoride free, so another thing that I really like, but I highly recommend them. And yes, they're a little bit pricey, especially when you compare it to just a standard tube of toothpaste, but I really have been enjoying these, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing the full tube. Now moving on to makeup, I have reviewed a lot of these products I will be talking about, so if I have reviewed them, I will link the reviews down below in the information bar. The first product I've been absolutely loving is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This just feels so lightweight. The coverage is actually very decent, slight to medium coverage. It just lasts really well throughout the day, so I've been really loving this. It actually took me by surprise just because I'm not the biggest CoverGirl fan in the world. So when I tried this out, it just blew me away. It just performs really well. And it's such a great thing for a drugstore company, an American drugstore company, to come out with a BB cream for oily skin in 5 or 6 different like shades. Just because usually Korean BB creams only come in 1 or 2 shades. So having that shade selection is actually really nice. So these ones, I highly recommend. Another product I reviewed and I've been absolutely loving is the Essence Make Me Brow. I won't talk about it that much just because I have been using this a lot in my tutorials and I've spoken about this a lot as well. So I've been loving it. If you have big bushy eyebrows like I do, you can just get away with just using this, but I've been using this in combination with this eyebrow pencil a lot this past month, and this is the Zoe Van Jones eyebrow pencil in brunette. And the reason why I love this is because it's not super precise. So if you have bushy eyebrows, I mainly just fill in like the little gaps, like just very roughly, and then I go over with this, and that's it. That's basically what I did today. And I feel like it gives my eyebrows a little bit more definition, but not in a very like Instagram way. So it looks very natural, so that's the reason why I love this. And I have mentioned Zoe Van Jones before, and the reason why I really love this company is because the brunette shade isn't warm. It's very kind of neutral and natural looking, so I've been really loving this. And the formula just lasts really well on my eyebrows, and I feel like I don't need to use a lot of product, so this eyebrow pencil has been working really well for me. Another product that I reviewed and I've been absolutely loving, I meant to include this last month, but I didn't just because I had been using it for like a week. So the product that I'm talking about is the Lancome Juicy Shaker. I have this in Vanilla Pop. I already ordered 2 more shades during the Lancome Friends and Family sale. I had to take advantage of that 20% off and free shipping. So I did. And I've been loving it. What can I say? It's just a very glossy, moisturizing lip. Doesn't feel sticky, doesn't feel thick. So if you want that glossy look without the stickiness of an actual gloss, get the Juicy Shaker. And plus they're so adorable, so I highly recommend them. I think they're worth the $21, but if you can get them on sale, get them on sale. Save some money. But yeah, I've been really loving these and they're so addicting. I just want the whole collection. Another product I tried recently and I've been really loving, I haven't written a review yet, but I will soon. This is a mascara by Elizabeth Arden. It is their Grand Entrance Mascara. It kind of looks like a paintbrush a little bit, but when you open the tube, the wand is kind of curved and it has a lot of little rubber bristles. So I feel like with this, you get a lot of volume, you get a lot of definition, and you also get a lift effect. So I've been really loving this mascara. It just gives me the lashes that I want. Another product I've been using a lot, I don't have a review, but I do have a 5-product face. I believe with these 2 products actually. Yeah, I think I did use these 2 products for a 5-product face. I'll leave the blog post down below, but this is a bronzer by Pure Cosmetics. Sorry, I blinded you. This is the Glow Together Gradient Matte Shimmer Bronzer. First of all, look at the size of this. It is huge. It is humongous. These are my hands, and my hands are like, they're kind of large. Look at that. This is amazing. It is such a multitasking product. You can use it, of course, as bronzer. If you're tanner, you can use these shimmery ones, especially this one as a highlight. I'm too pale for that. I tried it and I had like just a strip of like brown. So if you're fair or light skinned, don't try this one as a highlighter. But if you're tan, it will look gorgeous. But you can use these as eyeshadows. I have, and they look amazing on the eyes. So there's a lot of versatility with this bronzer. I feel like it's just so big and perfect for traveling because you could use this as bronzer, you can use this as eyeshadow, as a blush, as a highlight if you're tan. And the formula of this particular powder is so fine. So once you apply it on the skin, it doesn't even look like powder. So I've been really loving this and I've been using it a lot, just like all over the face. Like I did today. I'm not even wearing blush, it's just bronzer all over the face. And the very last beauty favorite is a perfume by Salvatore Ferragamo. This one is the Emozione Dolce Fiore, which means sweet flower in Italian. It does smell like that. It's a very sweet floral scent, and the reason why I really love this one is because it reminds me a lot of my childhood when my mom was taking care of my brother when he was born. She has always worn very floral scents, and when she would change his diaper or, you know, that stuff, like her perfume scent would get mixed up with the baby powder scent, so it would just create something that was sweet and like powdery in a way. So this fragrance reminds me a lot of my childhood, but in a very modern way just because of the notes that it has. So it's a very soft and delicate scent. So if you want more information and a more coherent explanation of why I love this one, I will link the review that I did down below so you can read that. But it just reminds me a lot of my childhood, so I really love this one. And now for music favorite, it's not a band, it's not an album, it's a song that has been stuck in my head for the past week. It's a remix of an Au revoir Simone song, a newer one, because I actually didn't even know about this song. I had been listening to Au revoir Simone for years in high school, so I stopped kind of listening to them, and then this song just popped up on my Spotify. It's a remix of Somebody Who. I will leave it down below because it is amazing. Kind of reminds me, it kind of has a little bit of a breakbot feel, and also the bass just sounds very like reminiscent of Phoenix, like Phoenix from the alphabetical era. So it's just a great song. It's just everything that I love in a 3 to 4 minute song. So I will link it down below because it is amazing. So have a listen to that. Thank you guys so much for watching my favorites. I had a ton of products. As always, I will leave a list of all the products that I mentioned in the information bar. I would love to know about your favorite products in the comments below. So let me know down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel by clicking right over here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! One of my all-time favorite brushes that I use nearly on a daily basis is the Eco Tools bronzer brush, and the reason why I really love this brush is because it applies a setting powder so well. So all I do